See, it's absolutely cool when they do it, but it's a motherfucking problem when we do it. Please tell me why we are now on the third round of the draft and we have yet to see Shedeur Sanders get drafted. Please help me to understand what's the difference between Prime and Archie Manning. Because, you know, Archie Manning was able to say who his sons were going to play for and who they were not. And a lot of people are going to go back and say, oh, well, no, he said he left it up to their agent and whatnot. But I think y'all need to delve a little bit deeper because Archie absolutely went to dinner and made decisions. And that's how the Chargers got booted out of there because Eli said he was not going over there. But see, here's the thing. Everybody has talked about how overconfident and cocky Shedeur is. He's supposed to be. Because that's the nature of his position. That's the nature of who he is because he has absolutely got the talent and the drive to back it up. Look at who his father is. But see, it's a problem whenever y'all see black fathers doing what is going against the grain or going against what has been portrayed in books and movies and TV shows and news articles and all the things because black fathers absolutely take stock and ownership into their sons. And that the fact that this father has absolutely done that and created an avenue based upon his talent, his skill, his will, his drive, his motivation is a motherfucking problem. See, his son is out here doing all the things, but again, please explain to me the difference between him and Peyton Manning, who also had a quote unquote alleged SA situation that followed him around the same time that, you know, he was supposed to be going into being a pro because, you know, they looked at that as, oh, boys will be boys. But that's not what that was. But you don't see that with Shedeur. But all you see is a confident black man, young black man with the diamonds and the chains and all the things. Y'all had no problem when, you know, y'all were following Prime around and just trying to get a piece of that. But now that he is out here playing the game that was only meant for white men, it's a problem. So it sounds like what we need to do is what Target is feeling right now. And I need to see more people stand up and say that maybe we need to go ahead and boycott the NFL because they're showing us that they run stuff. Because it's awful interesting how just days ago he was slated as a top 10. So I'm willing to go along with what May said, that these men got together and they absolutely said, we're going to show him better than we can tell him. It's just, it takes us back to LeVar Ball because so many people thought that man had ideals of grandeur and he did the damn thing. He was absolutely there for those young men. And look at them now because everybody said that he couldn't do it. But the fact of the matter is, again, please explain to me what is the difference between the Sanders and the Paytons and the Elis and others who look like them, because, you know, now that there's someone different that doesn't. And like I said, there's been so much about, you know, oh, he's too overconfident. He's this, he's that. He needs to be humble. And it's so funny that I absolutely put this shirt on today because my shirt says remain humble, but let these bitches know. And that's the thing. Or as our former vice president said, I don't aspire to be humble. So therefore, it seems to me that we absolutely have to go ahead and show the NFL better than we can tell them because what? We provide the talent. We provide the entertainment. Then y'all got a couple of little cute ones that can do a little something. But it's on the backs of us that has made this shit profitable, that has made this shit popular. So the fact that you all thought it was okay to play with this young man, but then you thought you were going to break him. And baby, I love the way Prime has stayed on him. And, you know, you can tell he is speaking life into him. He is encouraging him. He is speaking over him because he is like, this will not shape anything. This will not break you. Because that's what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted to try to break his spirit. And just know that all of us are watching and we are standing behind that young man and his family. And like I said, it's time for y'all to take a knee.